Hello and welcome to Know Exactly Where. In this clip, we're going to conclude the creation of the project template. In previous clips, we have created the template, assigned tasks to it, and assigned predecessors to those tasks. This final step, that the predecessor screen is the one you see right now, and the next step and final step is going to be creating roles and assigning those roles to tasks. So first, we go to step number 3, we press this button, and we can see that we are on step 3, defining the roles. That's exactly where we want to be. And the first thing we do is by means of this create new role button, we want to create each role that will participate in this project. So for starters, we start with the client. So the client is the initiator of all this project. So we select a color for it. That's the client. Then we have designers from Logo Kings. Well, this is a designer that is going to be doing the task of designing the logos. So we also create the designer. There's an operations team on logo creations, a team on Logo Kings that are also going to be helping in the creation of the contract and creation of the different aspects, contractual aspects of the relationship. So they're going to be part of this as well. And last but not least, we have a little task, one only one, but for the billing team, we're just creating this here. We give a color to the billing team as well. The easier way to assign roles to tasks is by pressing on each of the roles, go through all the tasks for each role, and then take the next role and the next role and the next role. That's the easiest way to go through it. In this case, when we select, in this case, the client, we're going to start with the client. So when we select it, it's going to highlight in yellow, as you can see, a little border, blue border. That means it's selected. And we're going to be going through the tasks and deciding whether they are actually participating in that task. So in this case of the client, they are the ones who get the quotation, like the initial contact is done by the client. They participate in the requirements gathering meeting. They are the ones signing the contract. We can also see here they participate in the creative conversation to explain the objectives of the logo. They are the recipients of the logo designs to actually approve or not, and they are the final decision makers on whether they want that logo or not. And last but not least, they approve the final delivery, they pay the invoice, and they participate in the project closure meeting. So that would be how the clients get assigned to those tasks. If we made a mistake, if we, for example, included them in the logo design and that was a mistake, we can, with the same role selected, we can click it again, and that will disappear. So having it's a toggle, like a toggle function of having the client in, having the client out. That's how you add or remove a role from a task. So then we take the designer, and they're going to be participating on the requirements gathering meeting. They're going to be helping in the statement of work creation. They're going to be participating in the creative conversation with the client and designing the logos. That's the key task they're going to be doing. They also apply the changes after the final decision from client, and they're going to be part of the delivery of the finished logo. Then we take the operations team. They're going to be in the requirements meeting as well, and they're going to be elaborating the statement of work and the contract. They're going to be sending it to the client, and they're going to be signing it as part of Logo King's signature. Then they're going to be part of that creative conversation as well, and they're going to be part of the delivery of the final logo and the closure meeting. They're going to host that closure meeting. And last but not least, the billing team is not assigned to any task other than sending the invoice. So that's their task. So that's it. We have completed the assignment of the roles to this project template. So we can press the done button. We're completely done. And when we do that, the system is going to ask us whether it's going to tell us that the project template has been completed, but it's also going to ask whether we want to start creating a project based on it. In this case, we're not going to say yes to this button. If we do, it's actually asking us, okay, tell me the new project name. We're going to see this in the training module related to projects. So we're going to click cancel. But if you don't do it at this stage, the other way to do it is actually go to the project templates list that we've seen in previous trainings, and you press this plus sign button, this plus sign button at project template level. So if you press it, it's going to be again asking for a project name based on that template. So we're going to see that in future trainings. I hope you enjoyed this module, and I hope you stick around to see how projects work. Thank you so much.